On today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I was able to flip 800 Rand all the way to 15,000 Rand in a trading day, trading US30. If you guys want to see the withdrawal at the end and a breakdown of this particular trade, make sure that you watch until the end, but let's get into it. Hey, what's up traders? Welcome back to Traders Room, the best trading channel in South Africa. If it is your first time on the channel, welcome to the channel. If it is not your first time on the channel, hey guys, welcome back to the video. So you guys have been loving the flip series, over the past week. I've been posting videos on how I've been able to flip 800 Rand to a certain amount. The previous video, it was from 800 Rand all the way to 12,000 Rand. So on today's video, based on the title and the thumbnail, I'll be showing you and breaking down how I was able to turn 800 Rand all the way to 15k, and you guys will see throughout the video I'm going to do a breakdown. But you guys have been loving the series, but let's not waste time, let's get to the fun part. So the very first trade that we did take on this particular day, it was in the morning, right? So when 10 o'clock hit, I saw a beautiful setup. And as you guys can see, I did record and we were basically floating at around 800 Rand, when I had started recording. And yeah, we immediately got into profit, but I'll break it down properly in the breakdown. And then as the morning went by, I think we were in this trade for not a long time, until 12, So the most I had seen on this particular trade was 4,500 Rand. And I was supposed to close, but I expected it to drop, but I then saw the market reversing, and we only ended up closing 2,800 Rand, and then the overall account was at 3.6 and 36 Rand and 78 cents, right? So after closing that particular trade, I waited for the next setup throughout the day and when New York session was about to come in. So I didn't withdraw and I found another opportunity. So I took multiple trades this time, and that led us to taking seven trades, but the same setup, right? So we waited and the market actually did push up for some time. We saw really good profit. At some point we were even floating around 5,000 Rand or 4,000 Rand at that time. You guys will see the screen recordings. And just before the New York session, actually, let me do this. Yeah, we were floating around 4,000 Rand at that time. And as soon as the New York session started and 4:30 came, the market decided to drop all the way to entry. And in that moment, guys, I just knew that, hey man, we just dropping temporarily. This market is just retesting so that it can push all the way to the upside. It even got to a point where it went all the way to the negative, but with good trading psychology, we were able to hold the trades and actually wait for the market to finish all that volatility and push up. So a few minutes later, we got a spike towards the upside and we held the trade. And at some point, the trade actually got all the way to 15,000 Rand, above 15k, and we were literally about to close. As we were closing, the market literally spiked down a bit and we ended up closing everything at 14.8. So yeah guys, that's just a small breakdown, but I'm gonna get into detail as we get onto the charts. All right traders, so right now I am on my screens again. So I'm gonna be showing you the trade that we did take, and right now I'm on the 1 hour chart. So we did take the trade from here to here, right? Let me zoom in for those who can't see properly. So we did take a trade from here to here, but I'm just going to be starting on the 1 hour chart so that you guys can see my overall thought process, right? So you guys know that the market was selling right over here, or you guys can see that for a short period of time the market was actually in a downtrend, right? So in that moment I could see that the market is in a downtrend. So now that I know that the market was in a downtrend, and remove this, and I could see that, hey man, we are actually at a level of high confluence. So I could just see that the market is actually in a downtrend because it broke this level, it retested and it went all the way down. But before it went down, the market was literally at this particular point. And just to show you that this is an area of high confluence, I do this in every video, and I show you that the market touches certain points multiple times, and it just shows that this is a strong level where the market can actually react. If I draw this over here, you guys can see that the market has a support over here. It was supporting until it turned into resistance. It was supporting, even here it was supporting. And at that time, the market had literally, since I knew that it wasn't a downtrend, it literally broke below here and it retested. You know, so I went to the 15-minute time frame. If you guys know, in the previous videos, I usually skip the 30-minute time frame. But for those who do want to use the 30-minute time frame to trade, do it. You know, if you do see anything and if you see more confirmations, make sure that you use that time frame as well. So one thing that I always teach in the videos as well is that the market moves in 3 phases, guys. I keep telling you this. At this point, you guys should use these secrets that I'm teaching you and use some of the things, or apply some of the things I'm teaching you. So you guys know that the market moves in an impulse, it corrects itself, and it moves again, right? So the market won't completely go down. It needs to retest at a certain point. So if I do this, you guys will see something very familiar and similar, right? So as can see that the market created a beautiful continuation pattern. It created a descending channel, you know. So, oh, it's a flag. It's a flag. Yeah. So, yeah, the market literally created an impulsive move to the downside, and then it was correcting. So throughout this correction, I could see we're gonna start selling, you know. So I went to the 5-minute time frame to start looking for better opportunities to place my trade. So as the market was rejecting this area, I realized that, yo, I need to start looking out for selling opportunities. So the market decided to break out on the 1-minute time frame. It retested, and I literally capitalized on this opportunity. And as you guys can see the screen recordings, you know, we even held this trade. It even got to a point where it got to 4.5k, you know, once it reached here. But for some reason, the market literally decided to reverse and start pushing towards the upside, you know. So I ended up leaving the trade around this area, and we closed at 3.6 overall, but the profit was 2.8. So I think it reversed because we had an overall trend line that it had reached, and the market decided to reverse from there. I think it was this particular trend line. I think that's how I saw the reversal, or it was something like that, you know. But let me not make this too deep, and let's go to the second trade. So for the second trade, we actually did catch a buy, you know. Let me remove these levels, I mean these circles, so that you guys can have clarity on the second trade that I did take. So I did realize that, yo, the market has started to form a reversal candlestick over here, and I just knew that, hey, from here we're going to start pushing towards the upside. Another reason why I saw that the market is about to push up now is that the market reached a point of high confluence, you know. So I saw that this area, this is where the market rejects a lot, and you guys can see once again we have this area where the market is playing around, and you guys can see there was a big resistance over here. The market got to this area and it dropped, and I could just see that, yo, the market from here has formed a reversal candlestick, and it's probably a good time to start considering buys, you know, because overall we were in an uptrend, you know. So I saw an uptrend. Yeah, I think this is it. So I saw an uptrend. I saw that the market had rejected off this particular area, and let me go to the 15-minute time frame. So I then removed this pattern right over here, and again, guys, I'm gonna keep saying this, the market moves in 3 phases, you know. Let me quickly draw this. the market will go up, it will go down, and then push to the upside. So we literally see a similar pattern right over here, you know. So I literally decided to draw a continuation pattern like this. Guys, I literally do this all the time and it works. You guys have seen in the past 2 videos. The same concepts I'm explaining to you is literally how the market moves, you know. So you guys can see the screen recordings. I went to the 5-minute for entries and we literally caught entries right over here. Here's my drawing tool. Yeah, so the market literally decided to break out of this continuation pattern, and then we caught buys at this point. So the market was actually giving us good buys for a couple of hours or for some time, and then literally before half past, you know, the market literally spiked down and went into negatives. You guys can see the screen recording. The market went to complete negatives, and in most situations, you know, a trader who's not experienced or a trader whose psychology is not strong, you know, such trades can lead them to closing and actually being out of the market. So we ended up holding the trade, and yeah guys, it spiked all the way up and it started pushing. Okay guys, so how I found take profit, you guys know that we always use the previous high to take profit, you know. So I was supposed to hold until this area, but once I saw 15,000 rand, I was starting to close profits, but it literally quickly spiked down, you know. Let me go to the 1-minute time frame. You know, as I was closing, this market decided to reject slightly, and yeah, we got out around this small pullback, but this trade literally went all the way to this area, you know. So I'm just gonna show you on the 15-minute time frame this major area where the market decided to take profit. So if we had held up until this point, I'm sure we could have easily seen around 25,000 rand or even 30,000 rand, you know. You guys will just have to calculate it, but I was just happy that, hey man, we secured our trade and we were able to go home with some good money. So that is the trade that I took. We left around this point, and overall the profit for the day was 14k, but we withdrew 14,834. In the title of the video I did say 15k because I was just rounding it off, but you guys can see the screenshot. Withdrawal of 14,834 rand and profit of 14,034 rand. So yeah guys, that is today's lesson. All right traders, so we've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy that breakdown. This was a beautiful setup on my side. For me, it's just challenging myself to get better and better, and I hope you guys found a lot of value. Let's get into the fun part now. As you guys can see, we closed everything at 14.8 and 34 rand, and I literally withdrew the money, and after that it took 1 day for the money to actually reflect into my South African bank account. So as you guys can see, the overall payment that I received was 14,834 rand and 74 cents into my bank account. So traders, it is possible for you to actually capitalize on the market. As you guys could see, the market ended up shooting all the way up, and we could have easily taken it to around 25,000 rand based on the calculations that I did make, but I was content and happy with that particular target and the area where I left. But other than that, hey man, I don't know why in the videos we keep getting hate about, hey man, this is fake, this is fake. Hey man, for me, I'm just here to teach my people who are here to learn, and it is possible guys to do this. There's no way I can fake a withdrawal, guys. There's no way. I'm even trading a test account. The test account doesn't allow you. I don't even know anything about that because I'm not even promoting any broker or working with any broker. This is me just documenting my journey and sharing it with you guys. See you in the next video. Have a good trading week. Cheers.